All right, on this episode of Bouts Talking Bouts, posted up at Don Kolov Arena. Great show for Destiny, and I'm joined by RJ City. How's your night going so far, man?
Well, it's cold. I didn't have that good of a time. I've had 3 matches in 2 days, and I have not won one. So I'm dealing with that reality right now. And it's a cold August night. It's a chilly August night.
Well, you were wrestling a half man, half monkey the other night, so I mean...
Yeah, and then I wrestled basically a rhino, a full-blown rhino, which was not a good idea. And then I wrestled this penis guy, half man, half penis.
He was pretty aggressive with the penis stuff all throughout the night, I noticed, too.
Well, it's kind of his milieu. And I, of course, as we all do, us men, have issues with my own genitalia that I'm grappling with. And metaphorically, I grappled with them this evening. And I lost, so that tells you how much work my therapist has to do.
Well, I mean, he respected your penis at the end of it, so maybe some
That
form of
was
solace
nice.
in that, you know?
That was nice, to get the respect of, because, you know, you're not going to go penis to penis with a guy like Joey Ryan. That's the Lou Thez of schwanzes. So, but to put up a fight, you know what I mean? To stand up and be counted, to give it your all, and then to have him respect your penis at the end, I think is a lesson for us all.
Yeah, for sure. In a raucous crowd at Don Kolov Arena, what were your thoughts on the reception of everybody here out in Mississauga?
Well, sometimes they're a little too loud, makes me nervous. So they can make noise, but at a respectable level, and as long as they stay quiet when I ask them to. And I asked for silence during my singing, and I got it, and you can tell that it worked. The acoustics were great, and then, you know, you can applaud after, not while I'm performing. I'm not a monkey.
Quite a songbird. I didn't know about that.
Oh, my God. I'm like the new Anne Murray. You know? I'm like Canada's songbird guy. Canada's male songbird? I guess it's weird to say a man is a songbird. I don't want to, you know, impose gender roles on Anne Murray. Maybe wrong of me, but whatever. She lives like 10 minutes from me, but I've never seen her. I know where her house is. So maybe one day I'll knock and say, Anne, it's time to give it up. You're getting a little hoarse.
Well, that's a collaboration we need, but the microcosm is this night with Destiny Wrestling, but it seems like the macrocosm is just, you know, the indie sphere and just how healthy the modern state of indie wrestling is. Can you speak to just the vitality of modern independent wrestling?
Yeah, it's always been stupid. It continues to be stupid. These shows are too long. It's too hot. There's no food backstage. And that's the common thread. That's really the tradition of indie wrestling. I'm outside the building. I'm waiting to get paid. It's been at least 2 hours since I've wrestled.
You're talking to some weird, questionable dude, you know?
Yes, and if I leave, I'll never get the money. So there's this whole, you know, I got to stick them up at this point. Yes, indie wrestling is, you know, a circus for aggressive males. And that's what I'm dealing. And as a non-aggressive male, I kind of feel like the odd man out.
Well, I mean, I think wrestling is for, you know, characters of all stripes and everything like that. I think you've got your place, you know?
Yeah, and also, like, the uncivilized. And then sometimes I feel like my performance has too many layers and they're lost, and I go, read a few books, and then maybe you'll catch up.
Yeah, for sure. And what can people be looking at in terms of, like, future matches for you? Like, do you have, like, you know, future promotions and particular opponents you're going to be going at it with in the next little bit?
I'm in a very big feud in Buffalo with Gregory Iron. It's a big one. Hashtag Iron City feud. And that's next week. After that, I think I'm in Detroit. I think I have old wrestling in Ohio, which is a hoot and a half. I'll be making a trip out to Los Angeles to see my unfortunate tag team partner, David Arquette, soon. And then, of course, every Sunday, if you don't like wrestling, and I don't like wrestling, you can join me 9:30 a.m. on my YouTube, where I make coffee in my underwear live.
What are the odds you and David Arquette star in a sequel to Eight-Legged Freaks?
None, because I have arachnophobia, and I've made it absolutely clear that I've not seen a single frame of the film, and I want nothing to do with it.
Oh, it's so great.
It's not funny, and I don't think he realizes yet that, like, I don't fuck with it. You know what I mean? Like, this is not a thing to joke around. I'm not gonna just like, it'll ruin my day. In the car home, it's dark, and I'll go, is there a spider there? It's terrifying. And now that I've said it, I've ruined my own car ride home. That's the level it's at. He's not aware of it yet, and if he tests it, we're gonna have a very, very tense moment where he will understand.
Well, I feel like I've ruined your night, so anything you want to add as a parting thought as
No,
we're wrapping
no,
up here?
you have not ruined my night. My night was already ruined before you came up, and I was like, we're at the bottom, so let's keep crawling along. There's nothing I want to add. There's nothing I want to add at all. And this is enough, and you should stop listening to the podcast. We'll talk for perhaps another 10 seconds, but turn it off now. You don't need to hear the outro. What is he going to do? More plugs? Continue to listen? Big deal. You've already made your decision. So I hope no one is hearing this because you've all shut it off.
Well, there you go. Thank you for your time, RJ City.
Thank you.